Will they reach epic heights of greatness, or merely be resigned to playing in their own backyards for their neighbours? Time will only tell. But here we go. It's going to be the first time that they actually play music together. Let's see how it goes. Well, it's no Beethoven, it's no Moonlight Sonata, but it's, well, it's below par, but I'm sure they'll get there in the end. Oh, and royalties for Johnny 5. These are the sort of things that will keep us ticking over until we can find a more surefire way to make a bit of cash. The Art of Love, of course, being his best-selling book of all time. Who would have thought it? Bachelor Johnny 5, writing about the art of love, eh? So much so that people flock to purchase it, to get dating tips. Of course, The Man That Has No Face, and etc. And Keeping Up with the Joneses also, bringing a few bits of shrapnel. Sounds like Ethan's a bit behind the timing. Don't think Maya will like that. She'll whip him into shape. Johnny 5 taking the time to read a book in the new comfy area. As Snowy brings him the morning... Oh, isn't that so sweet, eh? The dog bringing in the morning paper. That's a good boy, eh? Maybe we should do the crossword, eh? The Sudoku puzzle as well. Sudoku, how you pronounce that damn puzzle game. I never played. Okay, what am I doing here? I've lost my train of thought. I'm looking out into the ether. This is no trouble with aftercomers, sometimes you lose your... I was contemplating what to do with Mr. 5. Clean out Michelangelo's turtle terrarium, and then, yes, we were going to take him upstairs to finish his painting. So close to mastering his lifetime ambition. So we'll have him paint a large painting to press on to try and master that skill so he can accomplish his lifetime goal, and then he can focus his attention onto his final wish in life, and that is to complete his trilogy, The Man with No Face, by writing the third and final book. His fans are eagerly waiting this novel to be penned, and therefore he will eventually get round to it before he passes away, hopefully. That will be the biggest tragedy ever if he dies before finishing that trilogy, I'm telling you now. Anyway, Michelangelo is fed. The Rolling Joneses continue to try to play some music on the old bandstand area. But we do need 2 more members, it seems. We have 2, we have the bassist, we have the piano player, we could do with the guitarist and drummer. We'll have to keep our eyes open around town for potential inductees. Oh, okay, pins and needles in my foot. What's Snowy barking at? Snowy, what you barking at? He wants some attention. He wants some attention from Mr. 5. Well, Mr. 5's busy painting, I'm afraid. He's painting something. Something blue. Brushstrokes of a genius. Michelangelo. Was he painting Michelangelo? He was everything. Sculptor. He did a lot of things, that man. Come on, Maya. You're losing your timing here. Oh, and look who it is, eh? Paparazzi, waltzing on in once again, eh? No, some things never change. Just when you thought you got rid of Alani Shepherd, Phil Trice comes along to fill the void. Well, isn't that marvellous? Curses, I say. Curses to you paparazzi who feel the need to walk in upon me and take pictures of me whilst I play my piano. Thinks Maya, she's tinkling away on the old ivories. Anyway, I think the arrival of the paparazzi has put a damp mood on the situation, so I think we'll stop playing and take our two lovebirds out on the town and see if we can maybe sample some of the delights of the new place. Eventually. There we go. I knew that's what I did next. Okay, so we try to ascertain somewhere to take them as we take a look through some of the various highlights and maybe even lowlights of Starlight Shores, some of the dives, some of the higher end forays, some of the old buildings are there, such as junk stops and stuff, tattoo parlours, etc. Also some of the pets locations, like an equestrian centre, is also present, so that's good. A bit of a combination of all expansions. Anyway, we leave the paparazzi penning his report for tomorrow's morning papers and go to one of the local karaoke bars to sample its delights. And of course, we can only travel in one way, and that is in the Ferrari. People of this town shall know the Jones name before much longer. As Johnny continues to paint a much more sedate affair. As Snowy dutifully looks on. And there we go. That was pretty swift. As we just wait patiently for the textures of this place to render. And it does take a while, actually. I was considering cutting this bit out, but we'll keep it in. As we just admire the Ferrari. Yeah, beautiful car. Lovely car, lovely. And textures, come on. You get there in the end. There we go. Karaoke machine, tables, chairs, and lights. And there we go, that'll do. There's also an upstairs to this bar. One patron playing on the arcade machine. We also have a photo booth, a new addition with the expansion, and of course the pool table. All new expansions. New additions to this expansion, I should say. And the bartender sat with no patrons to purchase anything really. He's just sat there chilling out with a silly horse riding hat on his head for some reason. And here's the stage. Maya and Ethan will probably be eyeing it up, thinking, we could be playing here one day. Of course, yes, in our early days we shall be playing here, but as we move on to bigger and better things, we shall play to wider audiences and have a whale of a time. That also reminds me of, this is obviously a new expansion. Some of those new features of this game are unknown to me because I haven't really read much. I've watched a quick video review as Maya tries to buy herself a drink. But if there are any sort of features that I should be aware of, or any things that you have, any tips you have for me with regard to what I could do in this expansion, particularly along the music career path. I'm not particularly too keen on the singing career path, but if there's anything that assists with musical instruments and stuff like that, bands, let me know. Or if there's anything you would like to see me do in this, using some of the new features, or some of the new equipment, etc. New locations, all that sort of stuff. Just leave me a comment and I'll have a look at it and see if I can fit it into my Sims days.
Norm
Robbie Platts. Seems to be a town of funny hats. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Look at the cute power behind that bad boy. So we might as well try and talk to some of these new patrons, get to know some of the people around town. If we're going to be rock stars, we might as well start building some contacts. And we'll try and invite him over for a game of pool. What better way to get to know somebody than over the billiards table? Playing billiards, I mean. You know what I meant. Ooh! Klutz. And he just sneezes all over me. What a great way to greet a new friend, eh? Just laughing at my previous comment, it came out so wrong. Anyway, shall we have a game of pool? I think so. As Maya introduces Maya introduces herself to the proprietor. A bit of a chit chat, maybe. No, change her mind. In fact, no. She's going to actually sing. She's going to try her hand at karaoke whilst the bar's empty and she can't make a total fool of herself in front of thousands of people, even tens of people. She's going to tickle her tonsils here. Oh dear. I take it karaoke is like a hidden stat, like dancing. The more you do it, the better you get. Because right now she sucks. And even little Robbie thinks so. That's right, child. You heckle me. I'll get my revenge. Oh my god. This is awful. Back to pool. Slightly less eardrum shattering. Who's winning? Not a clue. Looks like Ethan might actually be winning here. Maybe he's a hustler at pool as well as a master, logical master. Yeah, logic might be good for pool, you know, working out all the angles and all this sort of geometric sort of tactics. Look at him. Righty ho! She's trying, bless her, she's trying. We'll give her that. Thank you everybody, thank you! Join me next week for the same number in E minor. Oh, God, that was awful. But anyway, I don't appreciate being heckled by a child, so I think Maya might have something to say to this little whippersnapper. Put him in his place. Nobody heckles Maya. Don't you know who I am? I drive a Ferrari, goddammit, don't heckle me. Thanks, Maya. Yeah, don't try and get out of it now with your stomachache. I got a few choice words for you, mister. That's right, child. And patronise, that's right. We're going to patronise him big style. Yeah, you wear a silly hat. Yeah. Stupid child, right? Suitably patronised, and that's makes her feel a little bit better, I think. Yes. So, what's next on the agenda? Is that a TV or a mirror? That's a mirror. I thought it was a TV in the bathroom. That would be quite posh, wouldn't it? As confetti flitters about.